Hey guys, 5Shot here. A little bit of a lighthearted video for you guys here. If you've played WoW since about 2010, you probably haven't seen this feature ever. But if you remember, like me and a bunch of other people, maybe a couple of you still exist, that have played WoW since like the beginning or even maybe early Wrath, that you'll remember this feature called the full screen glow effect. What the full screen glow effect does is it pretty much puts what would be like a Vaseline over the lens is if this were a camera and you were looking out into the world. That's what it does to the in-game graphics pretty much. They added this as a permanent on thing. They took away the option to turn it off, which I do not like at all. I think the world looks a lot better with it off. Everything gets a lot sharper. There's not random glowy stuff, and it's not as blurry. It's kind of even. Alright, it consists of two macros if you want to turn it on and off and see what you like. But it's basically one macro to turn it off. /console space FFX glow. That FFX glow is one word. G is capitalized. Space 0. And if you wanted to turn it back on, the full screen glow effect, it would be a 1 there instead of the 0. And basically in computer terms, 1 means true and 0 means false. So, do I want the full screen glow effect? 1. That would be true, and I would put it on. So here I am with it on. And here we go. This is the full screen glow effect off in World of Warcraft. You notice everything kind of got darker, but it also got kind of uniform. And it got a bit sharper. Everything is a bit sharper. It's like unaltered. And I like it. I like it a lot. It shows up actually a lot more in the Night Elf area, and I'll go over there in a second, but this is kind of just a comparison here. Everything gets a bit blurry and kind of bright. You can see definitely a big difference. You see a little bit more detail with it off. Things are a bit sharper, a little bit more even. I just like it with it off. It's just, I guess it's just a preference thing. You guys see what you like. They should have kept this an option, to be honest. It especially shows up in this helm here. Alright guys, this is the Night Elf starting area, and you see this little glowy light thingy. Looks pretty glowy, and the players look a little bit illuminated over here as opposed to on this side of us. But what's this? Oh, the full screen glow effect is off. Let's turn it back on. Oh my good god. Notice how you just my entire, there's no texture on my character right now. There we go. I can see the hair. Right there I can't. Like, look at that. That's that's ridiculous. There we go. There. See, there's still, it still glows, my hair still glows in the light, because when I turn my character, whee, see, it still glows from the light, but that's just ridiculous. It's crazy. It's nuts. See, there we go. There's World of Warcraft again. I'm back, and everything looks a lot sharper and nicer, in my opinion. I mean, you guys might like the blurry look, but I just think things look a lot better when they're sharper, more crisp. There's your option to turn it off if you want, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah.